This is the Mercedes AMG One. So when I heard about this car, I thought, okay, this is going to be exactly like the other Mercedes AMG ones that I've seen. But when I got a closer look at it, I realized there are some things which are quite unique to this car. So let's see. Number one, the paint. This car is much shinier than standard AMG ones I've seen in black. And this logo here is painted on so that you don't have a physical logo that creates drag and affects the aerodynamics of the car. Headlights are still the same, and I think they could have been a little better. Now here are the front air intakes, and you'll notice that these are all carbon fiber. This is the first time I'm seeing carbon fiber air intakes on a One. I haven't seen this before. Uh, so same goes with this vents here. These are also fully carbon fiber. They look incredible with this black color. Now these are of course the flaps which can open up to let excess air out from the fenders. They can also help in generating downforce, or they can uh, retract and make the car sleeker and of course more aerodynamic when it needs to go at a higher speed. So these are of course multi-purpose flaps. Now the wheels, they're also a little different. You have the green stripe going around the tire. That's new as well. Then you have glossy carbon fiber instead of regular carbon fiber. So these are the small changes that really make this car stand out a little more. Now coming next to the wheel, you have this aerodynamic piece here. That of course leads to an exposed fender. Now this wing here is also fully exposed carbon fiber, and so is pretty much the lower side of the door. So this, again, it's all glossy carbon fiber, and it's very different from the AMG ones that I've seen before. So this car, at first glance, it looks exactly the same, but there are so many changes. But there's more. There's actually a little more uniqueness to this car. So the AMG One is a one-of-a-kind hypercar, and what makes it different is that this car, like the Enzo, is inspired by Formula One racing. That's fine. That's not the first time that's happened, but never before in the automotive industry has someone put an actual F1 engine in a road legal car. That is insane. Now, if you look at the rear fender, you can see that it has a lot of those Mercedes stars. Now, in normal AMG, which has these, they're usually a lot more, and it's a lot more cluttered. But this one has less stars, so it looks better. Then you have this red stripe around this carbon fiber roof scoop, and that, of course, leads down to this vertical fin. Again, there are more air intakes here on the engine bay, and more vents here to let the excess air out. Again, more glossy carbon fiber that I have not seen before in other AMGs. There are two basically engine bay covers on the one, and I've seen them in regular carbon fiber, but I've not seen the roof scoop and this wing, this tail in or this fin in carbon fiber before. Now the spoiler wing of the AMG One is also something to see because it's actually in two parts, so it helps in generating as much downforce as possible, helps in braking as well. So it's basically a wing with its own spoiler wing for more downforce, and of course it's fully retractable. It can fit into this cavity just like you have the wing on a Koenigsegg Regera or a McLaren P1. You can check out those cars videos on my channel as well, and let me know what do you think about this car. And look at that old school Mercedes logo there. So the engine in this is a 1.6 liter V6 with a turbocharger. That's it, and it makes over 1,000 horsepower. Incredible. Now, underneath the wing, you can see the mechanics of the rear wing, and that of course helps in moving the wing when needed. You have really sleek tail lights, some grills to let the excess air out from the engine bay, and a very large diffuser. Again, fully glossed carbon fiber. Never seen this before on a One. Look at that. It's so big. I have seen two AMG ones next to each other, a silver and a black one. That was an amazing day. I got a chance to get inside the silver one as well. Check out that video as well. I'll leave the video links for more Mercedes videos in the video's description. And check out the crazy exhaust system. So the One here is limited to just 275 units. It's a very unique car to have, but it is also very strange car to have, because it is, of course, it requires a lot of maintenance. So you need to change, I think, the gearbox after every 20,000 or so kilometers or something. It's not an easy car to live with. It's, of course, a hybrid system, so it's getting charged here. So compared to regular Mercedes supercars, it looks very different. It's very laid back. It's very low, and the interior, again, you can see that racing style steering wheel, and then there's racing seats, and pretty much a very simple minimalistic dashboard, because the whole car is designed for track performance. So of course it is very driver oriented. There's really not a lot to show there, but I have a video that shows the interior. So let me know in the comments what do you think about it, because looks wise it took a little time for me to get used to this design. I mean, first glance, it's not the prettiest car, honestly. I've seen one, a black one next to a Koenigsegg Jesko and an Aston Martin Valkyrie. The Valkyrie makes this car look like an SLK. So one on its own, it is an absolutely breathtakingly beautiful car. And here you can see it next to a Mercedes SLR McLaren. Again, one of my favorite cars out there. Then you have a Lexus LFA. So I don't know what that's doing there in the middle, but there is another Mercedes here, an SLS AMG Black Series, limited to 150 units. This one makes around 630 horsepower. And next to it, we have the insane AMG GTR Black Series, which makes 730 horsepower from a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine. Again, crazy car. Another showroom I went to, they had a silver and black AMG One with a matching AMG One P1 with the this star pattern on the body and the gradient from silver to black paint. Both cars look amazing. So just have a look at the video's description for more AMG One videos. And is this your favorite car? I want to know. Now I'm here at Kalam Motors, and I am eternally grateful to them for letting me just roam around and make videos of all of these cars. So here they have a Bugatti Chiron in white. They have a Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, one of the fastest cars in the world. And of course, this is limited to just 30 units. Then you have a Bugatti Chiron Sport. It's still a Chiron, just some changes in on the suspension and braking and everything, which of course is not visible, but you can see it has 4 exhaust pipes. Then another new arrival is this Pagani Huayra BC, limited to just 20 units in the whole world. So it's white and blue. The blue is exposed carbon fiber. You can check out its video in detail. I recommend it, because seeing this car is an event. It's not just an experience. And in the back you can see they have 2 Revueltos, insane, and then a Ferrari 812 Competizione. So their collection is fascinating. You have to check out these videos. And of course, I've visited other showrooms. I have other videos as well. I recently just made a video of the Jesko Absolute. Saw it for the first time, blew my mind. I mean, insane. 918s, Carrera GTs, and other Ferraris here as well. But of course, this AMG One is a sight to behold. So it also holds currently the record for on the Nürburgring racetrack. So this car is absolutely insane when it comes to performance. Looks wise, it took a little time for me to get used to it. Prices are, I think, around $5 million now. This